Up to 85% of the jobs that today's college students will have in the future haven't even been invented yet. That's why colleges and organizations around the world are redefining creativity and creative problem solving as the essential skills most critical for college and career success and for adapting to and driving change. Yet research shows students don't get the time or access to the tools they need to develop and demonstrate those skills. A recent study found that while U.S. college admissions officers see creative skills as a top 3 factor in admissions decisions, 84% of students don't know how to show creative skills in their applications. If you're a college or careers counselor or an educator focused on helping your students to demonstrate skills beyond the classroom, you can build those opportunities into their research and preparation by extending careers content from Khan Academy's digital and creative activities. For example, students can create a vision board in Creative Cloud Express, post of their dream job and their potential pathways to it, articulate a SMART goal in Creative Cloud Express using both text and images to bring it to life. Build growth mindset by creating a digital reflection on a mistake they turned into an opportunity. Or make an e-portfolio of digital work to demonstrate the depth and range of their creative skills to prospective employers or colleges. Let's hear from educators and counselors about how they've used digital and creative activities to help set students on the path to even greater college and career success.
I'm excited to see the combination of Khan Academy and Adobe to help students achieve college and career success, specifically because it helps them build immediate 21st century skills like communication skills, collaboration, critical thinking, and creativity using digital tools and topics that are important to them, relevant, and also empowers them to share their voice.
Colleges are increasingly moving away from standards-based admissions toward portfolio-based admissions. And one great way for students to build a portfolio is using the Adobe suite of tools. They can document their work no matter what discipline they're working in. Those kinds of digital communication skills aren't just important for getting into college. They're important for succeeding in college and beyond.
These lessons provide students with an opportunity to demonstrate their learning of content through powerful tutorials and resources from Khan Academy, while having the ownership and choice for ways to communicate and synthesize their learning using Adobe tools. Students can build their confidence and discover the power of their voice as they craft pieces to be shared with an intended audience.
What makes me excited about the combination of Khan Academy and Adobe when it comes to college and career readiness is the fact that a lot of these tools that they access now are industry standard. And if you could step in and you could do this while you're still in middle school, high school, or even in college, I'm not knocking a degree, but right now we see a change in education where it's not about so much the certifications, but it's about the skills.
When I think about my own experience as a first-generation college student, where at times I had to be a bit scrappier than my peers, I had to really engage in creative problem solving for how I was going to make college work. But there were also many moments where I found that I had some gaps in some of my core academic knowledge and really relied on supplemental resources to make sure that I could stay on pace with some of my peers. There were also many moments in high school and in college where I felt so grateful to have the opportunity to do creative assignments. In these moments where I found myself slightly different or perhaps feeling in over my head, and instead of writing a traditional essay, I could take a break and do a recording or a performance or a video. Those were the moments where I really found what I was learning and my experience of learning could really come together in ways that were so exciting for me. I realized I had to be a teacher. I needed to spend the rest of my time in education, finding ways to help all students, regardless of their background, combine that academic content and opportunities for creative self-expression to bring themselves to what they were learning.
Some of the courses on the Khan Academy, they really do prepare students very, very well for going into the workplace or going to that next step. With Adobe here, you've got the actual tools that are used in the industry. You will be faced with this software, this exact software. So why not at that level have the information that is there, the workflow, and use those tools and follow step by step and be prepared, fully prepared for what it will be like in the workplace.